Good evening to one and all true comic readers out there. I'm Mike from Comic Frontline, and welcome to my comic review of a issue number 1 comic book. From the all-new Marvel Now, Iron Fist issue number 1 variant edition of the Scotty Young comic cover. And the reason why I got this was because I wasn't too sure if I was going to like this comic book or not. And I actually wanted to read about Iron Fist because I never actually read a comic book about Iron Fist, so I thought this should be a good start. And since this is issue number 1, I'm going to say who the writer and the artist is. And, yes, the writer and the artist is Kyle Andrews. Which I hope I said your name right. So, yeah, so starting in this comic book, it talks about the origin story of Iron Fist. And there's like a long, huge dialogue. And, he talks about his story of when he was with his family a long time ago. And it was just really, his father wanted to, go on and everything. And his brother, or actually his business partner, I should say. I thought it was his brother. His business partner wanted him to just slow down because the wind's picking up and everything. And there'll be a huge avalanche. Iron Fist's real name, by the way, is Danny. I forgot to mention. And it's just a real, like, emotional story about how he became the way he is today because of that moment. And there's lots of amazing artwork. And this Rand building you see back here, that actually plays a role in the Iron Fist story. So basically talks about his father, Wendell, who actually got killed during the avalanche, and it was really traumatizing for Danny to see that. But then we get into this action right here, and this artwork was really like action right here when they were talking about how he was facing against the ninjas, or the SWAT ninjas who were going after him, and he just uses Iron Fist powers and the one that controls fire. And once again, here is the Rand building again. He actually talks about that where he wanted to, he couldn't repair like the Rand system, but he's just going to leave it for a little while longer, so who knows what he's going to do to that building. So then there's this person that comes to him that's saying, where is the girl? And because he wants to attack the girl, this villain. And when Iron Fist was about to use his powers, he couldn't actually use it because there's actually a big message that he wanted to tell him, which is said here. To go to Kunlun, which is actually where everything started. So now it's just time for him to go back home, which is actually now to find out more things that he probably didn't know before. So, oh, and by the way, here is the next preview cover for issue number 2. And to be honest, after reading this book, I found this book to be really, really interesting. And this was almost book of the week, so for a rating of this, I'm going to have to give this between a 4.5 to 5 out of 5. The artwork is great, and the story is really amazing. I wish I could go back now and get the official cover, because I didn't know if I was going to like this comic book, but I really do. So if you guys are looking for a character you want to read about, I would definitely recommend you pick up this comic book and read about him. And I did leave out a few stuff, because I want you guys to definitely pick up this comic book. And with that, guys, that is my review of Iron Fist issue number 1. Don't forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. We are your number 1 source for comic related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Subscribe to Comic Frontline today, and comment below of your thoughts of Iron Fist. Agree or disagree with what I say. Are you going to be picking up this issue? Anything else? Feel free to comment, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And yeah, and that's about it. So to all my true comic book readers out there, Mike from Comic Frontline saying take care, keep watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, everybody.